back. It's still Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. My name is Sage Babalola. Mainland Focus is an opportunity for you to speak to the issues that we are bringing to the fore. As you know, we need to hear your perspective on these issues. These are issues that affect you. These are issues that affect me. These are issues that affect us as a nation, and we are the nation. And so we need to get feedback on these matters, especially reactions to the decisions that are being made by those that constitute or those that form the helm of affairs. My name is Sage Babalola. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. You can actually use that streaming platform as an avenue to react to these stories. Aside from just watching what's going on, you can use the comment section to let us know what your perspective is on the matter. Well, for Mainland Focus today, we are focusing primarily on insecurity and the actions, the call to action by the House of Reps and also the Senate. Mind you, the Reps have put out something of a memo that Nigerians will revolt if action is not taken. And they're asking questions about the 19.7 trillion naira that has been spent on security. Even the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, is asking the Senate to put forward something of a legislature that would aid the security agencies to properly tackle insecurity in the country, as we're getting information that these terrorists, these insurgents, somehow have better ammunition than our security architecture. And so they're trying to reconcile this particular situation. We're spending trillion every year on security, but for some reason our security agents do not have the same kind of weapons that these insurgents have. They are wielding inferior weapons, and that already makes the fight an impossible one to win. So there's concerns that Nigerians have been stretched thin. Nigerians might not have the same patience and endurance with the rising statistics when it comes to mortality rate as a result of the operations of these insurgents. And then we have the Senate as well, who are constituting a security summit. They're saying, let's meet, let's talk, let's come up with ways to deal with this security issue. But the reaction of that call has been unpleasant, as they're saying, why do you need another summit? We have an entire security structure that can take care of these issues. Why can't you use the existing structure to come up with recommendations to tackle insecurity? Why do we have to spend? Those who are within the structure of governance have given you recommendations. People, the attacks have given you recommendations. What is the essence of a summit? Why do we still need to talk when we can take action? Your thoughts regarding this position? Do you think that the summit is necessary? Do you align yourself with the thought process that this summit is just another way to waste money that we could have used, or by the Reps, I beg your pardon, the Reps saying that Nigerians will revolt if the government is accustomed to? Do you think that a security summit is the next line of action? Do you think that we can make use of pre-existing of weaponry to our security agents? We know that problem. Why not solve that problem? There's been conversations around borders. Why not pay attention to manning the borders? There's been conversations of people. We know the problems. We've recommended solutions. Why do we need a summit? And a Nigerians stretch thing. Is there issues? Is separate but very, very related. 0913-410. For WhatsApp and also for text message is 0913-60430. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Use the live chat option to send your contributions. You have 1 minute for your submission, so I would like you to introduce yourself. Tell me. Yes, good morning to you, sir.
John from Oba. Good morning. Government, they are not serious about fighting insurgency, honestly. Boko Haram insurgency has superior more firepower than Nigerian soldiers. It's a shame. Honestly, our military that goes out to the rest of them knows that when heaven falls, they too will be consumed. If they continue to politicize this issue of insurgency, taking the lives of Nigeria on a daily basis, and they are talking about summit. What summit? What else summit do they need? It will cost.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, what I'm saying. How are you today?
Well, thank you.
Yes. This Barrister Peter Oko, calling from Mendemizan.
Yes.
Yes. Especially, maybe not to the leaders, because in my opinion, the leaders are not sincere. It's the insincerity of Naira on security. But the issue is accountability how is the money being spent? You know, because let's say, for example, like this Boko Haram and all the terrorists, and you are not well remunerated.
Thank you.
You go there and risk your life, and your family is there. When they
So much. 0913600410. Let's take another phone call. Hello. Your name?
Okay, this is Lucky Boy calling from Ladipo.
All right, welcome. Go ahead, please.
So, on the case of this insecurity, have Bayonunoda not come out to debunk it? Please talk about all these things happening in the country.
Okay.
The SSAs and all these people will come out and debunk it. So, I'm waiting for him to come out and debunk it again. See, all these things that they are doing, Nigerians will revolt to. They are telling us to be patient, while all these policies are biting hard on us, and they are telling us to be patient. Is it when
Have a great morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Yeah, ladies, say good morning. Because summit is not important. See, do they really understand and do they really know how expensive weapons are and challenges? Let's embrace it. Today, if I have a brother or a relative who is in the freedom, you know, people, I understand.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that you should?
No, the politicians, they are only fighting for their own interest. But then he knows, but he has a Nigerian.
Okay. Thank you.
2027, we have to do it. Whoever you want to sack them.
Good morning.
Morning to you, sir.
Yeah, my name is Peter Usifu. I'm calling from Abanja and trying to hold. To me, I think, in my own opinion, they are patriotic. But that patriotism is not enough to hold up insecurity. Insecurity in Nigeria can only be solved by the political elite, the traditional elite, and of course the religion in most anarchic wars where many people make money to import arms and ammunition. So many people is window dressing. So the major problem is for the traditional elite inside the grey room and make sure that they sensitize their own people. So that is my own opinion. If it is the traditional elite, they put.
Hello. Okay. I tried.
Okay. I want to say something. I can't remember. Some money, 1 billion jets, sophisticated. It pains me that every time you open, what of the money that they approve for somebody to buy all these things? Yesterday, I was at all these chief of army staff that have left before to come and tell them how all the money they've been approving for them. What did they buy with it? That this terrorism does not want to happen. And I was very happy. It's a good dimension about investigation. They should investigate. We're increasing. People coming down to the south. That was even a person who will get to 2027.
Thank you.
We don't own our life.
Thank you very much. Nigeria will not stop until the political gladiators who use this method of violence to fight their perceived enemies from another political party cease from their nefarious activities. But one thing I know is that the forces, yes.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello?
He's with us, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes. Quickly, I want to talk about the issue of the insecurity. What was his plan when it comes to insecurity in Nigeria before he became president? Because for me, it is not to solve our problem, to solve our insecurity problem. Because from the beginning, who were the people he appointed as Minister of Defense? Both the two of them. What was their track record in their various states as governors? You understand? Those are the critical questions that we need to ask ourselves. This president will never solve our insecurity problem.
Recommendation B.
My recommendation would be that anybody that has
so capital punishment.
He should be killed. That embezzle those money, all those people should be killed. That would be my first recommendation as the president of this country.
All right.
If we want to move forward, if we cannot take action against these people, we are deceiving ourselves.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. You have a great morning. Hello. Hello. All right.
All
right.
Ma'am, there is a thing that I discovered in this country. We are kind of people, when they say the government are trying or have a family that do not know the problem. I'm saying one thing here is because before they come into power, they have exposed through you, we will not do whatever you do, we will get them here to do, we will do this and that. Insurgents will continue in Nigeria. The Air Force, the Army, the Navy, and ask them like one of the callers said, and ask them, where are the money? How come that the insurgents that just coming up of this end do have political arms than the government, than the Nigerian government?
Thank you.
All the money that are looted are used.
Hello, good morning, Madam Sage.
Good morning to you, sir.
This is from Malaba.
Yes.
Now, from what WGSOᴜ said this morning, see, until this man is ready, Mr. President, to take the necessary, all these terrorists, they are not ghosts. In fact, I can tell you loud and clear that if our level of these people, are they ghosts? Are they spirits? They are human. But who are those people that will actually give you fix them? Who told us that yes, they have repented truly? On what ground do we actually verify that? So those people, coming in, that will be very many, tribe. And the people are still attacking everything.
Land 98.3 FM. My name is Sage Babalola, and we're taking feedback on the focus of the morning, which is the state of insecurity in the country and the steps that are being taken by those at the helms of affairs, the Senate, just to ask questions about the best way to solve insecurity, the weapons. Why do our own security agents not have this on different states in the Federation? We might see Nigerians revolting in that particular structure. We have the Senate President to support the activities of the security agency. Are we unable to match up in terms of, do we need to come up with to aid the activities of our security agencies? You know that weapons, what other non-kinetic methods can we account for the trillion suffering the most? Why is more money not commensurate with quality of service within the security sector? That's what we're asking you this morning. If you were that the people that are attacking these states are foreigners, the decision to grant amnesty and rehabilitate 0410 is the number to dial. WhatsApp text message is 09136000. 430. We're live on Facebook at Mainland 98.3 FM. You have 1 minute for your submission. Please go. You're live.
Hello. Sorry, good morning. All right. Now, Peter Monse from Shomolu. Suggestions that have been made. They should tell Nigerians that Nigeria, the National Assembly should invite Tinubu and ask him, is it true that the list of the people, call him and ask him, is it true that you have the list or that they send the list to us? Number two, they should say all the people that have been alleged to have had any connection, including former Zamfara State governor, call them and ask them. This is true, not see the money. Invite him. Just what to do. You don't make any story. They are pretending not to know. The government hand is in it. So let us not deceive ourselves until they are willing to do that. They are benefiting from it. After all, that Juma told us.
All right.
All this lamentation and my solution this morning is to present this very case. You people story about 2027, how people will win, how people will lose. We should focus on security station, television station, paper to build on.
You know that's not possible, right? We cannot neglect other sectors for one. We can prioritize, but it's impossible for
focusing on what they are doing. You see that many things will be left undone. Security will be left undone. By the time they blacklist them on those areas, the protest is in many ways. By the time the media houses protest on this way, that until security is solved, we are not going to publish leverage to tell people about how they are achieving.
All right. I wish you well. Thank you so very much for your Yes, good luck to you. Thank you. Let's take another phone call. Hello.
Hello, Sage. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Shola.
Well,
I'm calling from the Tᴏɪᴛᴛᴇʀ Solutions. If they say that they want to have a summit The only thing we can hope for and advocate for is that let that summit, let it, are they actually going to say the truth? Do they actually have a connection on that? What are the security reports? What are the intelligence reports? Who are the people, the first people that have the punitive measures? There should be capital punishment. That is what will show that these people are serious. Because you cannot different kinds of summits, different kinds of state governors. What can they do to protect their regions? They should be empowered. Laws to be made. That is when we will know that if they want to solve this thing, we will know if they are ready to solve. Thank you, Sage. God bless Leonard.
And you too, you have a blessed day. We have Prince ᴏᴜᴜ on Magnant. A security summit is beneficial, but the focus must be on deliberately enhancing intelligence. Capital punishment is the best solution. Benjamin Issa says, good morning, Sage. Good morning, Fuad. The National Assembly and the federal government do not need any. They're only pretending not to. People sponsoring Boko Haram. Have the people been invited for questioning? What happened this morning? And, all right, good morning to you, Sage, Fuad, Lady Mo, and Mainland FM crew. Security Summit is another jamboree. Moreover, is it not a shame that terrorists are using weaponized drones in Nigeria? Extraction, especially, seems to be enjoying the insecurity and is quite unfortunate. The Nigerian armed forces that we know can flush out these ragtag criminals in a jiffy, but difficult to wake someone who's pretending to sleep. And such a case is those who occupy Aso Rock today. It says, and the NIA don't have enough intelligence about terrorist sponsors, their modus operandi, and have they not been briefed about it to Mr. President and the NSA? For terrorism by internal or external foreign sponsors is cut off. There is no hope for improved security because the approach to solving the problem is only known to them. God will deliver Nigeria someday. Politicians who are weaponizing poverty stops. There is no amount of money that they spend that will yield good results. They should stop politicizing this immediately after election and focus on governance because they have soiled their hands in corruption. If they want to fight insecurity, let them kill corruption first. Those that set up committee seeking for solutions about insecurity, anyone on that committee, let me provide solutions for them. They should start first with the names of those sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria that was given to them. Let them make election come 2027 free and fair. Let them also go against any present corrupt politician office holders sentenced to death with immediate effect. God bless Nigeria, and I hope we have good leaders. All right, thank you very much, Christopher F. Young. Let's go back to taking phone calls. His mainland focus on mainland 98.3 lines and come up with practical solutions to the insecurity bedeviling the country and the memo by the reps that Nigerians have had enough, and we might see a revolt if something is not done. We already know the problems, and our next line of action should be curating a solution that tackles the individual. WhatsApp is 0913-6000-430. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning to you.
How are you, my dear?
I'm fine, thank you.
My name is Prince Warren, calling you from Bagada.
All right.
You see, this security summit, and it's happening by the National Assembly. Let every stakeholder attend that summit. Bring your recommendations to that table. We want to find solutions to our problem. The bandit, by herdsmen, the traditional ruler, the young leader, all the community that is that summit. Even with me, honestly, I want to discuss about it. Even though the man they were talking about this managing the Ministry of Defense, that's a lot of people. You have some army staff, every staff, and what they must perform that.
They've been advising the president. You don't think that they have the full picture and they've said everything that will probably be said in the summit? You don't think so?
Not all of them that are defied the president. We only have security advisors to me, only Mr. President, not to the army staff, not to the state conference. I'm telling you, it's the best option for the solution to find solution to our problem in this country.
Hello? I think you have a bad connection. Hello, sir.
Somewhere. Hello? Are in the pay list of the government. We are now saying that the NSA is working. That you can travel to every part of Nigeria freely without any problem. Is it not the same NSA that was campaigning for the president? See, I have said it. It's high time we learn. This is high time everybody realize that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. Good morning to you. Oh, please make it back.
Hello, Baba.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No, battling insecurity in this country. Let's remove sentiment. People should understand what the government. If start right from Yaragua, goes along with Jonathan. We remember that's who share all the security money within themselves. When Jonathan was in government, he triggered to Buhari himself, and we are still battling it. But let me tell you something, Babalola. Pray that we don't have enemy as your neighbor. That is the way I see Nigeria. Niger Republic and charge in itself. What role are they playing in this kind of, in SWAT and, the Boko Haram, whatever? All these people migrated to Nigeria from the north. And believe you, Babalola, you not enter the trap of kidnap. With what is happening with people that are kidnapped, all these people, they are within all our forests in this country. They are within their part. Look at what Ozokume said. Look at so it's a problem. These people that are in between us. And Muhammadu Buhari wasn't the issue. When he was coming, he opened the northern border. These people inside our country. Now they are not disturbing us. I hope, my prayer is that this present government will find a solution to it. Security is paramount for any development and any development.
All right, welcome. Go ahead, please.
I could remember vividly when Tinubu had security. But today, where are we? Nobody sees power for a good intention. Thank you.
All right, then. Well, the conversation is around the fact that was the president oblivious to the security situation before he took on that responsibility? He did say that I know what the problems are and I have the solutions during the campaign period. So, when we put forward arguments like it did not start, he has always put himself forward as somebody who understands the intricacies of governance. He says that this is a lifelong ambition of his. The presidency is saying that they do not have enough information to tackle the issue and they need to ask people. That has any time the recent administration says, well, it did not start with us. We're not the one who started the whole. You've been monitoring the problem and you have put together the solutions to the problems that bedevil the country, security and state of the economy. Is this summit necessary? What are the benefits you think this summit will provide to us that all the advices that has been given to this administration, you think the summit is important? If you don't think the summit is important, tell me why you think we can do other things than the summit. Let's have a back. Do you think Nigerians just need to see a willingness to do something and that will be enough to calm them down and put more trust in?
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, my name is Eric.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, so look, just listen to what you just said now is what the Nigerians have been saying since. Prove us, you mandate us as you know the problem. But I'm going to fix the problem. No, fine, barriers. Yes, fine. But now you said you know the problem. Please fix it.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Bruce, thank God. I don't think every 8 million plus correct. And we have more than 150 million adults. See, until Nigerians come out en masse to vote, all these complaints here and there, they will be there. We are so populated in this country. They should be later now, when it's time for election now. They will now say they should allow people to register. More than 150. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Don't forget to join the recap by 10 p.m. today. They have their guest, Mɪᴅ-ᴡᴇᴇ, is a public analyst and a convener, Network for Promotion of Good Governance, on the recap to talk about what is going on in Delta State, especially in the face of the mass defection that we've seen of the entire state structure of the state. What does this mean? Their guest, Mɪᴅ-ᴡᴇᴇ, will be here to answer. Have the children come to the premises to have a great time, food, drinks, games. We have Mama Rainbow, who's going to be the mother, would enjoy face painting. They would have a nice time. We would also have a few of them come into the studio to present a show for us. Let's see what our children are. You will hear the voice of your child on radio. We're offering for a cost of 3,000 naira. Very minimal in comparison to what we have planned for this beautiful of May. And we also have opportunities for vendors. So if you're selling food, you sell snacks, you sell drinks, you sell kiddies books, and you'd want so that you can have the parents and the children patronize. Well, let me give you the number right now. If you want to inquire about payment, amongst other things, you can call 0812209759, or you can call this other number 0708 091. You can call that number or send a WhatsApp message to ask questions about the kiddies party. And if your child plays an instrument or no focus this morning, call me. Let me know what you think about the state of security in the country, the proposition for a security summit, the lack of arms that has become a stumbling block for our security agents in executing their responsibility of protecting the people and also safeguarding our properties. Hello, good morning to you.
Well, I want to really appreciate you for this your program. You have been doing very, very well. No buying. You know, this president administration, they have read Nigerian mind that when you call, you don't say they will applaud it. They'll be like somebody call and say, if you plug in Nigeria, I will say, yeah, this is very important. All I'm saying that if they do this conference, this conference now, you're going to take another 6 months. They will say, let us wait for the result. After 6 months, the election will go. They just want to be. You go to vote against this government now. So that's what we have to do. Because the meeting is a waste of money. Thank you.
Our God is Sanfala. That they know them that he said general. What did the state do about it? Is there no possibility that the money that is being gotten from there is being used to swallow this security, this insurgency? What are they saying? Did they think we are fools?
Alleged 6000410. I would read messages as we begin to round off the conversation. Let's see if you're able to make it through. Hello.
Good morning, Madam Chair.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yes. That it is security first before any other thing. Securing lives and property submitted to Buhari's government. If there is Sunday duty, when he comes back, he says, they should do this, they should do that. And see, yes, they are killing people. So, and now, for his body interest, it seems that the first one of political parties into APC and 2027 is the most ultimate. I want our people to reason very well. If how long can we continue like this? Let us be specific. Tell Nigeria that is about talking about life now. All these people that are calling them.
Thank you. I understand the passion. I definitely get
it. The compromise attitude, if it does, the matter will come to an end within hours, not even days. Because we're talking about here, the government has all the powers of coercion to stop the attack. If you watch it very well, look at the areas they are conducting the attacks now, uncontrollably taking over lands. These have become very, very expensive. And most of the food items we buy in Lagos here, is that the way we continue for how long? For goodness sake, the people in government, one person will rise up in this country.
Thank you very much for calling. Have a wonderful morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Sage.
Good morning.
This is Ido from this situation has been happening in the time of Yarada. It's a lie. When Yarada was in power, he destroyed Boko Haram. He killed the person. The Kodoranofi was the man who arrested the prime minister of Boko Haram. The APC people, they were the one who caused problem for it. These people can remember vividly. The present VP, which is Kasama, what is his name? Kasi Hughes. That's how they started. Now, in another situation, the retired Colonel Mawumi, he said that there will be DSS, NI, and everybody, the security architecture. They submitted the report to Olohunshaki. Olohunshaki submitted to the Buhari. Nothing happened. If they arrest any bandit or terrorist, they will ask them to take it there to what they call Abuja, and they will be released. What are we talking about? Security.
To highlight that these are allegations. Thank you very much.
This country, it is General Buhari and my darling here.
Madam Ifi, please, you understand that there are people within government that has accused them, but when we say it as a statement of fact, it puts us in a very difficult position.
The former governor came out publicly and said what I want to say to.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
Yes, somebody refused to go.
That I understand you. Yes, people are saying, but they are still allegations. Thank you, Madam. Thank you.
You guys now want 500 to 1,000.
Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. We are going to treat them as allegations. Are we able to verify the?
Madam Sage, I was trying to summarize before my phone went off. And what's the point? Just have been arrested and prosecuted. Let us start from there. Since this matter started, you can be my witness that many people were slaughtered in Plateau State of recent and Benue State. How many of them have been arrested and prosecuted up till now? You have to obey the rules and the constitution. But when there's necessity, the law can be broken, can be violated. You can break protocol to protect your people.
Messages on WhatsApp. We have good morning to you, Sage and Fuad. My name is Pastor. Since the fight their perceived enemies from other political party is seized, they should stop their nefarious activities, but not governance. He should forget 2027 election because Nigerians will massively vote against him. Jerry from Ikeja there sent that message. We have good morning, Sage and Fuad. Concerning the annually, many of the military top officials are smiling to the bank, while the junior officers that are meant to be paid, who are pennies, but they are not holistic in doing that. Soludo in Anambra State has people in power are out of ideas on what to do about the worsening security situation in the country. And this is simply because they have refused to admit the truth from the beginning and are playing politics, police and other measures that would help them continue fooling themselves with defection from one party to the other while the country is burning. Steve Oferi from Ijanikin. We have Nigeria is a comedy country. If you are in the country. Tyrell from Otade with a message. We have where is Gumi? Where is Macban? Why ungovernable governance? We should stop deceiving ourselves. Many generals and rank giving birth to uncountable snakes. Fine from Mashishi. Nigeria, you say here, hold on. Armed forces now. The way out is to secure ourselves since the terrorists are everywhere. We have one is a clandestine yet open agenda. The insecurity is being obvious and recurrent truth and reality. There's impunity at the height. People must defend their nation within this contraption. Thank you, Sage. Leke from Malimosho, appreciate Ope. Joseph Lawrence and their guest Murphy Abadoni will be here to talk about the many faces of politics in Delta State. What is the political structure in Delta State? Their guest, like I said, would answer that particular question. Also, don't forget messages and make inquiries and even pay so that you have easy access. I'm Sage Babalola. Enjoy the rest of the program at 12.